Hello, my planner pals, and welcome back. And if you're new here, then thank you for joining me and giving me a try. My name is Di, and I am here at Creative Karma Design. So today, we're going to do a flip through of my planners after the pen for April, for my catch-all planner / journal, for my business planner, and for my wellness planner. And we will be doing some currently and monthly pages and showing you some changes in those. So let's begin. So we're going to start with April, and if I have done my editing correctly, you will have just seen me putting in the photos from this. So this is where I put my photo highlights. So I'll put the boxes in at the beginning of the month, and I'll leave spaces for photos and highlights of the month and memories, just random little memories. So that's how I use my currently in my catch-all planner. And highlights of this month are: we watched Uncharted, I started my supplement, we watched Moonlight, Severance. That is the book that I've just finished. I put that I randomly got pink eye. And I have gotten to know Rini from the Enchanted Planner, and we have just been chatting up a storm. So that is my currently page. So that just gets filled in quite a lot. So my monthly page, nothing has really changed. I just put in that we did a hike and that I had to cancel my massage because I had pink eye. So yeah, crazy. I think everything else still happened, so that's good. And this was my first week, which was the Disney, and this was, I believe, something about leaves challenge. I don't even remember, that's terrible. But this was with, I think it was the student book and the mini stickers. And these were from the Happy Life book. So yeah, filled to the hilt with journaling. So I just added some of the same stickers because I added these, and then I added this just to tie in the same journaling. But yeah. I love pages when they're filled out. Love them when they're filled out. This, I've added this in. I'm going to keep this in. I'm going to take it out for now. This was the safari spread. And these, as a reminder, were the Dollar Tree wall decals. So yeah, I love this spread. Still love this spread. But this week I was just super busy. And yeah, I was it was a catch up because I'd had pink eye here and then had to take some time off to get over that. And then, yeah, this was basically just a catch up week and it was crazy. So yeah, but I still love, I love spreads like this. And I think this was the week that I put things in like my to-do lists, which I don't normally do in this. So yeah, that's how you can tell that it was a crazy week because there was nothing else going on other than work. All right, and then we had the week of the 18th, which was Earth Day, and this was a nice bright and happy. I love bright and happies. And this, I believe, was the week that I got my pens. Oh no, that was there. So it was that week I got my pens. I got my Pentel brush pens. So yeah, it's when I started doing a little bit more color in my spreads. So yeah, definitely another full to the brim compared to this one, which was a little less pen work. This one was definitely full of pen. Like pretty much every inch apart from this little bit here is full. And this week was the week that Rini and I started chatting from the Enchanted Planner. So yes, there was that. What else? Insomnia again. I have a massage on the 22nd. Yeah, I think that's about it. That was kind of highlights. And I put in here that I was struggling behind on work and just struggling. And then we have the vinyl from the Dollar Tree. So this was the vinyl spread from Dollar Tree. And if you haven't seen this kind of plan with me, I will leave a link to these down below. But this I loved. I've just done an after the pen of how I filled this out each day. Whether or not that gets posted before or after this one, I'm not sure. But yeah, crazy week. Highlights of the week: had lunch with my friend, yoga, a lot of filming for YouTube. I did my first blackout spread. I had insomnia again. I think it was a Thursday night. Yeah, Thursday night. And I was just in zombie mode, like the whole of this, just zombie for the whole 2 days. We watched Uncharted. So that is the week. And I still haven't done this because I couldn't get the website to work. So there's that. All right, so then we're going to go to my business planner. I'm going to keep flipping to the wrong thing. All right, and as you can see, this is not filled out because I tend not to fill it out until after I've done my flip through, which is kind of annoying, but that's just how it is. But yeah, I would just fill in the little things here. Now, here's the thing, and this is something that you'll see in a video soon, but I just did my currently for May, and I had this out to kind of reference of what I needed, and ended up taking this out and putting the stickers on the wrong divider. So I've got butterflies on this one, but you'll see some on the May one too. So there's that. But yeah, so ended up having to rip them off here because I had them going down the spine. So yeah, sometimes things just don't work out, but I kind of like it with the butterflies. I mean, it doesn't match this at all, but it's fine. Monthly just stayed the same, and all I did was check off the boxes. It is full of whiteout because I've moved things around and done different things. So yeah, this changes every single month so far. Maybe by the end of this year, I will have actually figured something out. So the first week was, I think it was a book challenge. And I used the teacher books or the student books or both. And the business kind of dashboard spread I use mostly for to-do lists, things to post, what I'm filming, what I need to film, what I need to edit, things like that. So this is kind of changing a little bit, and you'll see that as the weeks progress. This week, I don't believe this was for a challenge. This was just something that I decided to do. And I liked the color scheme on this, just the kind of pops of color about. Excuse me. But definitely I like more color than this. I like more color in my spreads. But yeah, this is a lot of, this is the scribbly pen work. This is the work. All right, and then we had the, I think this was like, I think it was Earth Day, but something to do with animals or something. I can't even remember. I can't even remember what the challenge was, but I used, I think this was in one of the color stories, the big color story book. And I loved it. And this was when I first started using the big kind of sidebar sticker on here. And I love this. So I've kept this as my thing that I've been doing since then. So yeah. But again, it's mostly just scribbly pen work and to-do lists. The next one was last week, and this about sums up the week. Just super busy. I swear I had the best of plans and I just seemed to be falling behind and further behind and further behind. So yeah, that did not get a lot of use. And I still got things done, but not what was on my lists of things to do. So yeah, you know, sometimes life happens and that's how it is. that was my business planner. So then we're going to go over to wellness. And again, we'll start with the currently, which I just filled out a couple of things. These did not get done. I think I did the manicure, so I'm going to just quickly give that. So I read my book. I did increase my walks, and that's something that you'll see. So I guess I can check that one off as well. But yeah, that was just a couple of little goals on here that I wanted to do, but I guess I could check off pedicure because I did pedicure too. Okay, a couple of things off the list there, but not a lot. All right, but that is just basically a check off of goals. So then we come to the Etsy challenge for the month, and this will be changing for what month are we in? May. This is changing for May. So typically this is where I put in my self-development challenges, and yeah, started off totally gung-ho and great. I missed a day on the 20th, so that was the first day that I missed, I think. And then I got to like the 23rd, so I think this might have been the week that I don't know, I can't remember. That was the week I had pink eye, but then I fell behind, and then I just fell further behind. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling the behind vibes this month. Last month, gosh, even. All right, so, oh, there we go. I had pink eye the first week. So yeah, this gets filled out a lot. So here I usually put, so at the top I normally put like a highlight or something. Depends on the month. Some weeks are different. Depends on how I'm feeling. And then here I track who I've reached out to, I track food, I track my hydration, and then down here is movement, generally. This, if you didn't see it, is a little envelope of the supplement that I started taking, the medical supplement. And then up here, I usually put my weight, just so that I can track it. And I'm glad I did, because I have put on almost 5 pounds in a month. Whether that is to do with the supplement and eating different, I don't know. But yeah, need to get that back on track. This was week 2. I can't remember. This was for a challenge, I think, but I can't remember what it was for. I'm terrible at remembering the challenges. Like once I've done the spread, I don't remember the challenge at all. But I think this was for a challenge. And I think this was using the teacher book or the student book. And possibly, I think it was Colourful Life as well. Colourful Life or Colour Story. Colour Story, I think. But I like the colours of this, because I can never, oh, I think it was Pop of Colour or Splash of Colour. Because I can never do just black and white. I always need some colour in it, because if it's just black and white, I tend not to use my planner. It's the weirdest thing. I just find it super boring when it's just black and white. But yeah. Filled out a lot of the tracking, which is unusual for me. But I think I was more kind of on gear with that whole kind of stuff due to the new supplement. I wanted to make sure that I was keeping my hydration up and stuff like that. So this was week 3. I think this was pastels or something. I can't even remember. Or self-care or something. I can't remember. But I like this. This is how I like my spreads, just filled full of pen. And I've just noticed that I didn't fill my weight out here. I took my weight, but I haven't filled it out. But I started using this more for journaling, more than I did here, and more than I did here. So it's definitely more of a journaling thing at the bottom now. That's kind of morphed this week. And then this is more of a movement and stuff at the top. And then we had last week, which I loved. Absolutely loved this. And I started using my pens more at the bottom in different colors. I love this. I love just the black, but I also love using the different colors. And I didn't fill out this. And I started tracking. So that's one thing I started doing. I started tracking my vitamin D. So before I was taking this supplement, the one that I was taking before had vitamin D in it. and now it doesn't. And I realized that this week. So I started taking a supplement, but apparently I am not very good at taking that supplement because I'm just not doing it. So I need to get back on track with that. All right, so that is it for my flip through video of all my pages for April. I hope you got some inspiration from it and just seen that sometimes I fill things out, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just put so busy, sometimes I'll just leave the things blank and they're just blank. That's just how life is. If you found this useful, then please let me know in the comments down below. Just seeing kind of the different progressions of how differently I start to use things. You just go through kind of like phases with things. I don't know what to tell you. It just, sometimes you use a lot of pen, and sometimes you lose a lot of you use a lot of decoration. I'm going to say that again. Sometimes you use a lot of pen, sometimes you use a lot of decoration. That's just how life is. Life gets busy and you forget to track. Life gets busy, you forget to come back to your planner, and then you come back at the end of the week and realize you've not filled it in. Give yourself a little bit of freedom to do either of those things, and do it without any guilt. Don't feel guilty that you don't put things in your planner. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, then give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you next time, my planner pals. Bye!